Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on some file organization. A lot of people are having trouble finding elements they've brought in, so I'm going to kind of show you how the file structure works within Storyboarder, so you can quickly access some of your imported objects from frame to frame or from board to board. So here we go. So I'm going to start a basic project real quick. I've got a today's tutorial folder right up here. In this folder, I've got a test script, and I've got some just basic GLB files that I've created in Blender, and then I save them as a GLB file so I can pull them in. So we're just going to use these items as a reference. I do recommend that when you create a new program, a new storyboard, organizing your files is very helpful. Storyboarder does a lot of great organization for you already, but if you put a system similar to this in, it should help you out with some of those things like finding things that you have imported. So here we go. I'm going to go create a new storyboard, and on my other screen it popped up. There are two ways to create a new storyboard, and I'm going to go select script. For some reason I can't drag it over to this screen, so I'm just going to click select script. Pops up a place for me to find my script, and I'm going to navigate to my desktop, and then I'm going to pick today's tutorial and then the test script, which is saved in a final draft format. Okay, open, and it sends me a little message that says we added some scene IDs to the final script. Scene IDs are what you use to make sure blah blah blah. So it just did some stuff for you, which is good. All right, so click on that, and then it's going to ask me to pick my ratio format. I'm just going to pick ultra wide. Again, this is on my other monitor. You can't see it right now, so I'm just going to pick ultra wide. Storyboard with my script pulled in. All right, and for example, now key is it's called test script. Now the key is it's in my today's tutorial. Oh, first. So when I did this, it put the file in the same folder as the script I used. Okay. Okay. So when you load a script, whichever file folder it's in, it will put your storyboard in that folder with the script. So here it is, storyboards. And now notice when I open it up, right now in Storyboarder, I have all of these particular scenes on the far left. Okay. But if I go to the file folder, it only has the initial scene, the one that we're on right now. Okay. And if I double click on this, make it bigger, you can see right now, here is that particular scene. Okay. And I go into images, and there's just the blank images. Okay. So let me go back to today's tutorial. Now let me show you what changes. Put this here and this here. Now, as I go into another scene, for example, I'm on the first scene right here, internal family room, Halloween. Okay, when I go start a new scene, watch what happens over here on this particular file folder. As soon as I click on scene 2, it creates the folder for scene 2. Okay, and as you do that with each one, scene 3, it'll create the folder for scene 3. All right. Now I'm gonna go back to scene 1. I'm going to show you inside of scene 2. The same thing you saw before, just the blank images. Okay. All right. So now let's go back. And I'm going to work in scene 1 right now. So I'm in scene 1. I'm going to open shot generator. And I am going to pull in an object. And I'm going to turn that into a GLB file that I saved. So go over here for a minute. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull in an environment scene. I'm going to pull in this GLB, kitchen interior. Okay. So, I'm going to pull in an environment scene. I'm going to pull in this GLB, kitchen interior. Okay. So, I'm going to pull in this GLB, kitchen interior. Okay. So, I'm going to pull in this GLB, kitchen interior. Okay. So, I'm going to pull in this GLB, kitchen interior. Okay. So, I'm going to pull in this GLB, kitchen interior. Okay. So, I'm going to turn this object into my room. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this centered at 0, 0. And I'm going to take away any rotation. All the rotation's gone. Leave the width and height the same. I'm going to put this at 0. All right, so everything's at 0, 0 for this object. So then I come up here to select File. GLP file, and I'm kitchen interior opulent home. Click Open. Give it a second. Longer than I thought, but there you go. So it's in. Rotate. I don't want it rotated at all. All right, so there we go. It's now in. Let me add a couple other cameras so you can see the room I created and brought in. Now, this is on file organization. So this object that has been imported, if I come over here to scene 1, notice now it has models. The object I imported now created an object folder, and in that object folder, it put that particular object that I imported. All right, now I'm going to go back, and let's say that I want to have this kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit Insert. Oops. I'm going to insert it into my board. I've imported it. Now let's say I wanted to, okay, let's see, we're in family room, Halloween, and let's say, oh, let's see, where's another place this scene is. We're going to pretend that, oh, very last scene of the movie. Okay, internal parents' house. Come over here, okay, and I want that same room. So I'm going to copy this particular frame and paste it into that other scene instead of recreating it. Let's say I have all my cameras set up where I wanted them, and I know I'm going to have those same shot angles. Everything is in this room the way I want it, but it shows up in another scene. So we come up here, we can do Control-C to copy, and I'll come down to the new scene, and it's going to be this one here. And then I'm going to paste, Control-V. Okay, so now it's there, but nothing shows up here. So now I click over here, and I look, and oh my goodness, it's not there. Where did it go? The object is still there. You can see it right here. But the problem is it's not in, there's no objects. Now, I could import it again, but all you have to do is just simply go back to this scene and take the models folder and just simply copy it. Copy the models folder and oops, take it over this place, scene 41, and just simply paste it in there. And now that I'm pasting all the models in there, Storyboarder will not have to recreate it when I import the next stuff. But when I do import new things, it will put those new models in that folder. So now if I come back over here, and close this for a minute, come back over here, and now I'm going to open it up again. And I will wait. Give it a second. All right, so that is how you can quickly transfer items from one scene to another. Just simply copy the slide that has everything you want, and then simply transfer the models into that particular scene. If you like that tutorial, please like and subscribe, and send some comments of anything else you'd like to see demonstrated. All right, so I hope that helps, and hope you have a great day.